Sleep with me?
Well,
don't men and women sleep with each other?
well, they do, but,
Then sleep with me.
okay. I guess nothing can go wrong.
Wonder Woman. What would men like you?
Well, no, there's just one black woman there. Everyone's quite themselves, really.
Even hers?
Yes, I think so.
Now the world is ready for you and the wonders you can do.
Trevor!
Sir?
Who is this woman?
She's my secretary.
Right.
She's a very good secretary.
Okay. What am I doing in this scene? I'm not even supposed to be in the movie yet.
I don't know.
Oh, I'll see you for the briefing scene later.
Yeah, sure. See you later. We'll talk about it later.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Nick here and welcome to my review of Wonder Woman. Where to begin? This is definitely the best DC Cinematic Universe movie. And probably the best DC film since The Dark Knight, or at least live action. I haven't seen Green Lantern, but from what I've heard that's probably the worst. That or Suicide Squad, but to be honest, Suicide Squad wasn't that bad. But this one just ticks all the boxes. This film is just absolutely fantastic. I went to see it last night, Thursday the 1st of June 2017, today's Friday the 2nd, with some friends, and it was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. We were not expecting it to be this great. It was a brilliant masterpiece of a film. The acting is superb. The direction is superb. The action is brilliant. The story is great. I like how they used the First World War setting, even though it's a Second World War setting in the comics. But it's lining up with 100 years to the present day, so it doesn't really cause much problem. And it's a war film, so yeah, not that much of a difference. Also, it kind of differences it from the MCU, where they used World War II for Captain America. And also we get to see more of the horrors of the First World War, like we saw in War Horse. It's just a really spectacular ride. The story is basically Diana, Diana Princess of Thermopolis, I think, finds Steve Trevor, a spy/pilot, no, he is a spy, he just stole a plane, who's crashed just within their, reached their island, and he needs to get back to London to help stop the war, so Diana goes with him, and she helps Steve try to stop the war, whilst getting ready to fight Ares, the god of war, in her own personal battle, and apparently she is the weapon that would destroy him. So, yeah, Wonder Woman. That's basically it. Also, there's also the plot with the German General Ludendorff and the scientist Dr. Poison, who are using this new mustard gas to help win the war. And that's why Wonder Woman thinks that Ludendorff is heiress, but twist, it isn't. Nerdist spoiled the twist for us a few weeks / months ago. Oh, spoilers. Or at least that's rumoured spoiler. But, oh well. It was still a great story and characters really interesting. I liked how we got introduced to each character as we went along. Especially for the band of people. And, blimey, it was a great to see the characters rescue that village in Belgium, and then about 5-10 minutes later, Ludendorff bombs it with the mustard gas Dr. Poison developed, and it literally kills everyone. And it's probably the most shocking image of the film, and definitely a shocking World War I scene. This new mustard gas wasn't used in the actual war, but if it was, this would be a really unsettling moment. And it does reflect how bad people were being treated during the war. Just not to this scale, but wasn't too far off. And yeah, and I also like the links to the present day at the start and the end. The ending looked like it was going to link in with Justice League, so hopefully it does. The sky just looked orange. That's all I could figure out what was going on. But oh well. Not sure why she ends up in Paris, but considering that she went to London and to Belgium, but maybe there's something down the line a bit. Maybe a sequel will take place between World War I and Batman v Superman again. Maybe during the Second World War, maybe she decides to protect the Louvre just after, to make sure no more paintings get stolen after the Second World War. But yeah, this is a really great film. It just looks absolutely stunning. Does take a while to get off the island, but to be honest, the island bits were pretty much really interesting, and it shows how ancient weaponry can be used against modern one, or at least modern at the time. Yes, and the London scenes were really fun. Lucy Davis is great as the secretary character, and the scene where Diana protects Steve from German spies is great. So, and yeah, it's pretty great. So yeah, that was a really fantastic movie. I was considering a 9 out of 10 for this one, but to hell with it, I'm just going to go with 10 out of 10. Yep, they're 10 out of 10 of the year, and to be honest, more 10 out of 10s this year than the last 2 years. And I'm not waiting for another Star Wars film before I get a 10 out of 10. So I can give them to whatever I want. Guardians, this one. In fact, this makes 2 10 out of 10s in a row. So yeah. And the next Star Wars film might not even be a 10 out of 10. We'll see. So yeah, thank you for watching this review. I might see Pirates of the Caribbean, Salazar's Revenge, or Dead Men Tell No Tales. I think I'll be seeing it next week, or at time to record, at least. Tomorrow, at time recording, will be the next episode of Doctor Who, so I'll be reviewing that afterwards. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Nick here, and welcome to my review of Wonder Woman. Bugger. Bloody hell.
No, I'm just not in bed.
Trevor! Who is this young woman? Messed it.
Well, they do. It's just that,
I'm going to do it and put it over that side. Okay, I guess nothing can go wrong. Okay, I guess nothing wrong can happen. Okay, I guess nothing wrong can happen. No.
don't humans... Sorry.
Are all men like you?
No.
Practice.
She's a very good secretary.
She doesn't even exist.